Hello everybody, welcome back to Naked on Europa. So called because we got unceremoniously dumped on this ice ball on our way back to the moon from a delivery on Mars, and well, some idiot shot us and blew us to smithereens. We arrived here with no tools, no nothing. So we're struggling on, as you can see. I made some changes to the wheels after the last recording, just brought them out another block, and that seems to clear the bodywork now, so I'm hoping that that's going to be, a little bit better. Maybe spread the load a bit, and I've done some work on the bodywork just to tidy it up. Should be that. I've put a bit of framework up because the number of meteors that we're getting, I'm a bit worried they're going to just destroy everything if we get one hit, but I haven't got any steel plates to weld it all up yet. That's something we need to find. The wind turbines, after a lot of struggle with gantries and all sorts of things, managed to get some more wind turbines up, but I couldn't get round to this side. It was just too difficult. I'd had to take the whole gantry down and rebuild it, and I think that'll be enough for now. Ultimately, of course, we're going to have to do the same with this one. We get a bigger refinery up, and for such purposes I've left a gap here, so we should be able to squeeze in the refinery and things that we need. That's about it. You're all caught up, so just top up my energy. The large assembler I think you saw at the end of the last episode, so I haven't used it or anything. The yeah, we'll get some stuff in there and hopefully... What? Okay. Is this a rescue? Oh.
At last! You're a hard man to find. Do you ever use the damn radio?
Sorry? Have you come to rescue me?
Rescue you? No, you idiot, I'm here to get my stuff back.
Your stuff? What stuff would that be? I have nothing. Some lowlife blew up my ship, and I ended up on this ice ball. I'm barely surviving here.
That lowlife was me. You stole my stuff and I want it back.
Well, blowing it up was not very smart then, was it?
I was trying to get your attention. You weren't answering your radio. The explosion was an accident.
Oh yeah, shooting a ship full of explosives was very smart, wasn't it?
Enough of this nonsense. I'll send you some blueprints. You will rebuild them and return them to my base on Mars along with the 997 explosives you stole.
Well, that's not going to happen, is it? There's nothing here.
I don't care how you do it, just get me my stuff back.
How am I supposed to build anything? I can barely build an outpost for myself.
It will happen where you'll never see your family again, I'll make sure of that. Now I know where to find you.
Oh, crap.
Here's the cords for your delivery. Don't keep me waiting too long. I'm not a patient man.
How the heck are we going to do that? That's just... There's nothing here. I mean, there's iron and I think we found nickel and cobalt. Haven't even found any silicon yet. So where's this coordinates that he's supposed to... What's that? Data pad. Guessing, yeah. Guessing he dropped that. Base Ops Mars. Oh, yeah, that's him. You will return the items you stole from me, no excuses, return them to my base. Great. We got that. Nomad Base Ops. Well, sorry, that's kind of taking the wind out of my sails a little bit. Where is that? Maybe just have a quick look where it is. Ugh, 157 kilometers. Oh, we don't need that there reminding us all the time, do we? Oh. Right. So how are we going to do that? Like, hold on, hang on. No, not the basic refinery, you idiot. Cargo box. Cargo box. There we go. Yeah, sorry. Where was I? Well, it's kind of irrelevant now. So, there are a couple of possibilities here. We can try and get the stuff we need here, but I don't think we're going to get magnesium here, at least not seen any yet. The other possibility is we could just make some kind of a ship to get us 150 odd kilometers down onto Mars, where there are a lot more resources. But either way, we're going to need a ship, and traveling 157 kilometers is going to take a while. So we're going to need oxygen. We're going to need some form of not crashing when we get there, be it parachutes, which I can't make because we don't have any gravel. Although, if we have a ship, I could possibly go and visit an asteroid, get some gravel. That would make parachutes. Gonna have to think about that one. But for now, for now, I think I just need to carry on with what I was doing, just basically trying to survive. And yeah. As I was saying, meteor storms are getting quite frequent here, and I'm a little bit worried this shelter is not going to be enough. This is everything I own in the world right here, so if that gets destroyed, we're kind of back to square one. So I think the first thing to do is we'll go back to, where was it? I don't remember where it was, over there I think, wasn't it, the MNT? We'll go and get all that steel, and we'll try and get some of this welded up at least. But, yeah, that's shaking me a bit. Right, okay, so off charge, wheels on, the handbrake's already off. So, where are we? Let's put our detector on. Oh, there's some nickel there. That came down overnight. I didn't bother checking it, but we might as well have it. Can't see a thing. I don't see any nickel. Okay. Well, see if we can get anything out of it. It may be that it was originally nickel and I didn't get here soon enough. That's iron. I want the ice. Thank you very much. I'll put it in the O2. Yeah, that was iron, not nickel.
Meteor storm
oh,
inbound.
Here we go again. You see, they're just constant. There's an unknown signal over there, but there's this meteor storm. Oh, over there. That's alright, it's miles away. I think we should be alright. Alright, let's... That back wheel is still steering. Hang on a minute, wait a minute. Steering off, thank you. Okay, so finally, let's get on our way. I'm going to take it a little bit steadier than I did the last time. So, yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. my gyro? Yeah, my gyro's off, that's why. Right, where are we going? Over there. Okay, I'll catch up with you when we get there. Okay, I've just got another GPS popped up. GPS rover. I think that's going to be another abandoned rover somewhere. But I'm not going to get distracted by that just yet. Want to go and get some steel plates from this one first. Right, here we are back at our steel plate repository, as it were. Stop. And break on. Alrighty, so I mean it's going to be pretty boring watching me tear this apart, so I won't bore you with all of that. It's assuming I'm probably just going to have to collapse the roof, I think. But I'll start at the bottom and we'll work our way up. So I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so that's that building done. I'm going to go and do this building over here and then we'll come back to the rover. Never did manage to find any bulletproof glass. I suppose I could have stolen some out of the headlamps, but yeah. Just see if there's a floor in here. Yes, there is. Cool. Take that off. That off. Now it's only one construction component, but we might as well have it. Alrighty. So, I don't think there's anything worth saving on here. I think we can rebuild anything that we need anyway. So I think I'm just going to grind it all down. And they're going to hate me. Oh, stuff in it. What was that? Rifle. I think it really matters which way we do this. Just worried about stuff. Oh, they still hate me. I think the best thing to do is grind these batteries down. And hopefully they won't hate me so much. So there we go. I think that's everything. Think there's anything else here? No, don't see anything.
Low.
So what we can do is get rid of that marker. We don't need that. Got this other rover that's just popped up. Where is that? 6 kilometers away. Yeah. Well, I think for now it can stay there. Let's get back. Yeah, we're going to get back to base if I can find it amongst all of these signals. Let me just switch some of them off for a minute. So, temp base. Over there. So 9 kilometers away. So it's going to be a bit of a trek. So I won't bore you with all of that. I'll start on my journey. And oh, out of that, by the way, we did get, well, obviously an oxygen bottle. A little bit of scrap, but 627 steel plates, which is quite nice. That's going to help a lot. Right, it's a bit of a long trek this, so I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so I think that might be the rover, because it's a Kark one. Hang on a minute, let me just stop here and check. I think that's probably the one that we had the GPS for. I didn't realise it was on the way back to base. Yeah, it is. So we are currently 3 point something kilometers away. I wonder if it's worth... I think it might be worth going and investigating it while we're on the road. If it's another abandoned rover, that's good resources. Just on the other side of this lump, I think. Let's see if we can get on the top of the hill here. I still haven't got a camera, so I can't zoom in on it. Slow down. Okay, I'm just going to park here for a second. And leave that in the seat, I think. And we've got 3 rounds of ammo. So I think we'll take that off. Put that on. I don't know how much 3 rounds of ammo is going to do us any good or not, but oh, I really need to fit an antenna to that thing. Kind of looks the same as the other one we found. Just very aware of losing my rover, so it's up towards the alien planet. Okay. Just want to be a bit careful here, because if I respawn back at my base. Yeah, somebody else, another unfortunate, supposedly survivor. Yeah, looks like he met the same fate. So, oh, yeah, there he is. Another oxygen bottle. Okay, well, I'll take it. Oh, okay. Can't leave that there. Alrighty, I'm gonna go get my rover and we'll come and grab these resources. Silly to leave them there. Okay. More tools. I'll take it. And just so we know we've taken that one, grind that one down. And I'll come back to you in a minute. Get that one. Just get rid of some of these. I don't need all of that. Oh, there was 2 of them. Come on. Well, we can celebrate surviving this long with a drink. Just leave him floating there. Sure he won't mind. No cargo on this one? Right, I'm going to grind all this down. Don't think you want to sit here and watch me grind blocks down, so I'll bring you back afterwards. So I've just jumped in for a bit of a recharge, and it appears we're full. So both cargo containers are stacked to the gunnels. Yeah, we're full. So apart from a little bit of space in my inventory, we're going to have to head back, unfortunately. I will have that ice because I noticed. Where is it? Oh, we've got some there, some everywhere. Yeah, we've got some space in here, so I'm going to move that to there, and then dump anything else that'll fit. And yeah, we're pretty much done. I definitely want to take the survival kit. Now, I've ground down the battery, but I've tried to save as many power cells as possible. As you can see, again, I lost 3. I'm not sure whether it might be a good idea to try and take that with us. Now, I don't really need it at the moment, but power cells can be a problem. And I think this is pretty much fully recharged battery, so I don't think I'm going to be able to fit all of this steel in my inventory, unfortunately. But I was wondering if I grind the battery free, if I can. Yeah, it's off the ground. Whether we could just temporarily stick it on the solar panel or something and take it with us. We might have to come back for that. For now, I'm just trying to take all the goodies, all the good stuff. We're pretty much full. That's got a large steel tube in it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to carry all of that.
Inventory
Yeah,
full.
there we go. I figured as much. So I don't think we can put any of that in there. We got any room in the seat? No. Not really. Okay, well, we've got a GPS for here anyway. Let's mark that as safe. And give it our normal, light color. Okay, so we'll have to come back to that. Right, I really need to go home and drop all this stuff off. So again, guessing I'm pretty heavy, feels a bit heavy, so going to be a slow journey back. I'll bring you back when we get there. Alright, here we are. Just arriving back to dodge all the meteor craters here. I think those were some big ice balls that I left. I don't imagine where they would have come from had I not left them there, but anyway. Right, let's hook up to the base, get all this stuff transferred over, and I'm going to use the steel to just weld this sort of temporary roof on. So that we've got some kind of protection. Can't see. That's not going to work. There we go. I'm probably going to have to manually take this. Oops, wrong button. Manually take the stuff out of the cockpit. I think that'll transfer. And cargo box side. The refinery's already picked up the iron ore that I had, but it won't take long to process that little bit. Yeah, I don't think we need any of that in there. I'll leave the guns in there actually. Just, well, don't need two of them, do we? Okay, switch my light off for a minute, save a bit of power. So, sum total of, yeah, sum total of stuff. We've still got uranium, and oh, there's more down there. Let's just. Why is that in the cockpit? Didn't I just remove everything from the cockpit? Okay, let's see if we can sort this out. So, cargo on this station, and anything on the rover needs to come out, so connector base. We'd have to get some kind of a sorter inventory manager. Okay, so that's that one. This is the other on the ship. I'm sorry, rover. Don't want to be carrying all that around with us. Right, that looks better. And that can't go into there. Okay. Not quite sure why. It's switched on. Why can't you go into there? Just going to fill those bottles up. I don't see the point in having them empty. Actually, it might be a good idea to leave one in there as an emergency, mightn't it? Okay, steel plates then. Oh, another one there, forgot. Yeah, so we've got a fair few steel plates now. Hopefully that'll fill. Yeah, good. So I don't want to get too carried away with this, but I do want to just firm it up, try and make it a little bit more, what's the word, capable of surviving an impact, let's put it that way. How are we going to get up there? Not sure how I'm going to get on the roof. We might have to build ourselves a little ramp. Let's come down from here, shall we? I didn't do anything too fancy. Hope we can get up there. Yeah, I didn't do anything too fancy up here, just oh. Put some sort of beveled edges on it, just so at least it looks half decent. Gosh, we really need a better welder, don't we? Sounded like the wind's just got up. I have to admit, as I said before, I didn't think there was any atmosphere to have wind on Europa. But, well, maybe I'm wrong. Right, we're just about out of steel plates. So, I want to try and do that corner if I can.
Inventory full.
Yes, I know. That seems to be the main direction where they're coming from. So, get that corner done. And some of the roof if I can.
Energy low.
Okay, nearly there. Take that one back out again and replace it with that one. And I'm going to take the gantry down purely and simply because we are really short of steel. I can't really afford to leave it up. Not yet.
Energy critical.
Yes, I know. I'm getting it in a minute. Hang on a sec. Okay. So that's the corners and the roof. And as we get more steel, I will sort of fill in the rest. But if that's all we've got, that's 169. Now I can make more, but we don't have that much iron. So I think that's going to be the next thing. We're going to have to go and find... Actually, we could do that while we're here. We'll leave that one for a minute. I just put all three of those back on. I'm not too worried about the nickel. Where are we? So 8.68, 8.72, 6.7. So number 3 is actually the closest to us. Okay. We're going to switch those two off and we'll leave number 3 on. I'm not sure if there's any point in keeping that nickel one because we've got plenty of nickel at the other places, but I'll leave it there for now. Not doing any harm. Alrighty. This refinery is not getting a lot of use, is it? Oh, 213 steel plates in there. Oh, that looks a bit better. We do have 300 and odd. Let me take some of those out and just do this back wall. Can we reach that one? Of course we can't. No. That would be too easy. Just because that's where the survival kit is, I really wanted to get that bit filled in. Alright. Yeah, so we need to get on with the big refinery and do some of that, but there's not a lot of point at the moment. As I'm struggling anyway. Right, well, I think the next thing is going to be to find some iron. So let's go do that. And where was it? Over there, another 6 kilometers. So I think, if I'm right, I'm not sure. No, the rover's 3, that kind of the wrong direction, isn't it? I was going to say we could have grabbed the rest of the components off that rover, but I really need to get some iron and maybe a bit of nickel processing and ideally some cobalt, and then maybe we can get some better tools. I think cobalt is a prerequisite for the next tier of tools. So I'll see you when we get to the iron. Okay, I just stopped here because I found another patch. We're not quite at the iron yet, and that GPS signal just popped up. It's GPS Elephant Camp. Okay, not sure what that is. Anyway, I'm not going to get distracted by that. I just wanted to know whether this nickel was also iron and, you know, stuff. But it looks like it is just nickel. Oh, platinum. Wow, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Somewhere around here. Just there. It's very deep. Hang on, we got to examine that one. Nickel. I don't think my drill is powerful enough to pick up the platinum. What's this one set to? Only 25 meters? Come on! Wow, okay. No wonder we haven't been finding deposits. Right, let me see if I can hone in a little bit. That's further away. $56, $55, $54. Yeah, we're getting closer, but I'm not sure whether that's not because the ground is sloping downhill. All right, we'll mark that one here. And I can't remember what platinum is, so we'll put PL. Right, well, interesting. I didn't expect that. But no iron, which is actually what we came out for. Yeah, and there's no iron at that place either, so that's alright. It's only a few meters over this way. So actually this might be a really good location to have a base. Close to the resources that we're likely to need. Iron, cobalt, nickel, yeah. Alrighty. Well, I need a little bit of cobalt, some nickel, but the vast majority of what I need is iron, so cobalt is quite deep. I think if I've got to be careful here not to go down at too deep an angle, because I've got to be able to get out again. So, is that too deep? Nope, that's fine. Can manage that. Aha! Use that beautiful iron. Let's clear some of this ice off. Alright, let's get collecting.
Inventory full.
Oh, didn't give me the warning. Wondering why it wasn't picking it up. Oop. What I'll do is just tip that ice over there. Can roll away down the hill if it wants to. Don't really want to get a whole load of ice. Kind of embedded in it here, isn't it? Come on, roll away. I've got to be careful not to overload here. I mean, I do need loads of it, but I also want to get some of the other stuffs. Yeah, go on, roll away. Alright, so we just pick up what's loose, and then we'll try and dig another channel.
Inventory full.
Oops, want ice. Come on, roll away. Okay, how are we doing? Ooh, so the connector is full. We've got another cargo container there. So that's 9k, 14k. But I do need some other stuff, so we'll call it there on the iron, unfortunately. I'd love to keep going with it. Cobalt is that away. Nickel is that away. Rather than dig through the iron that might be important, I think I'm going to try and dig another channel. Nickel is... Oops. I think if we go above the iron, maybe. There we are. It's nice and close. Nope, can't get out. And block myself from the iron now as well. Okay, well, I'll have to just dig a slightly shallower entrance. All that ice, wow. I thought I was getting nickel. I don't want to drop the ice in there because it's just going to get in my way. Come on, roll. Gravity's so light here, it won't roll. Okay, so it's for some reason putting that in the cockpit. So that's not full. Why is... Oh, it's because I'm accessing the other one. That one's full. Alright, let's pop that in there then. And so I don't need a huge amount of nickel. Not yet. We will do for motors and things, but now I need to try and get to the cobalt. So what's the best way of doing that? So I want to try not to drill through like iron and things that I need. Wow, I think we're going to have to drill through this iron just to get to it. It's a shame. Hope to avoid that. Okay, so if we carry on down a slight angle, we should hit it. There it is. Right. It's getting a right little maze this, isn't it? So I think what I'm going to do, because sometimes it's very difficult to spot these holes, so what I'll do is I'll copy that and then actually delete that one, make a new one, and that should put me exactly on this hole, hopefully. Roll. Yeah, so that's the full one. That's the one that should have a bit of space left in it. So we've got almost as much cobalt there as we did nickel in. We got it in one go, so that's a bit weird. So we'll go and pick up any loose. Leave a lot of loose. Okay. So I don't want too much cobalt. It's only initially for tools and things. Oh no, I can't get out. There we go. I'll take a little bit more nickel and we can carry it on us. I know I wasn't going to drop that there, but I kind of want the nickel.
Energy low.
Oh, to need some juice. Okay, so a bit more cobalt, more nickel, and I think we're pretty much full. Chuck that little bit in there. Right, just get some energies. Do for a minute. What I will do is just empty this ice out so it's not blocking us the next time we come over. Probably despawn anyway, but just for the sake of tidiness. Come on. Okay, and I'm going to grab a load of, because I'm empty, I haven't got anything on me, so I'm going to grab a load of iron to carry back. Nope, not the jetpack, thank you. It is annoying that you get so much ice when you're mining it. It's, you need to hit a good seam of it, really. No, not the jetpack. Keep pressing that button. There we go. So get rid of that.
Inventory full.
Rather have iron than ice.
Inventory full.
Okay, is there anywhere else we can store some? Oh, apparently there is. Okay, we'll keep going then. Yeah, this ice is a real nuisance, isn't it? Well, we keep chucking it down the hill. Kicking the can down the road, as they say.
Inventory full.
I thought I'd picked some more up.
Inventory full.
Alrighty, that'll have to do us. Yeah, that's all full. No. No more room. Okay, so I'm going to begin the long journey home. It's going to be very slow this time, because I know for a fact that we are really heavy. In fact, I might just turn the strength of the wheels up just a little bit. Let's go up to, yeah, say, let's do 14%, just to try and make sure we don't bottom out when we come down on, because I'm going to be, you can't not jump on Europa, the gravity is so light. Anyhow, I'll meet you when we get back to base. We'll get all this in the refinery and then take stock of where we're at. Alright, here we are. Just arriving back at our little base. Looks a lot better for being welded up, doesn't it? So I had to set a group for our spotlights on the way back. We went into a very dark valley. So you see that on the hotbar. It was just so that I could switch them on. Ooh, stop. In the dark areas, but I only needed them once. Oakford Processing Company. Oh. Okay, well, that's something else to go and investigate then, isn't it? Oh, always worries me when it does that. Turn down the magnetism, maybe. Right, let's turn all of this off. Turn the wheels off. I don't want to use the battery in the rover, so I'm going to put it on charge. I know it's nearly charged anyway, but we're going to be doing a lot of refining, and I don't want to run out of power and then have it use the battery in the rover and run that out. Okay, so let's chuck what we can in there. And yeah, that's okay. That's good. I want to bring everything off the rover if I can. So we'll leave the refinery to do the iron. Actually, let's have a little bit of cobalt first. And that can go in there. Oh, we're full. Damn it, okay. Can we get that in the refinery? Oh, we've still got a load to go. Okay, we're going to need more storage. Which is one of the reasons I left this big gap here. Handily enough. So, what have we got? Cargo container. Now we have more storage. Easy as that. Right, so that's this one. Let's go back to where we were. And I think that's pretty much everything. Okay, so in the assembler then, we're going to stick the tools that we don't need and the gun that we don't need. I don't think we can dismantle those. No, because we can't make them, we can't dismantle them. Same for the medikits. Everything else at some point we're going to need. I'm just going to try and get a little bit of cobalt and then I'll swap it over to iron. And the same with the nickel, actually. We'll do a little bit of nickel. So we'll leave that run, chew through all of that. Right, so can I... Nope, it just keeps dumping me back there. Kind of wanted to come up. No. Okay. Try a different way then. There we go. Alright. So, at the risk of being somewhat predictable, call it that. It doesn't help, does it? I think we've got all the basics we need now to be getting on with stuff. The only thing we haven't got is silicon. Now, silicon's not terribly important. You don't use a lot of it, but you do need it for like computers and glass and that sort of thing. So glass isn't too important, but computers obviously, yeah, very important. So we're going to have to try and figure out how we're going to get silicon, either by finding stuff and dismantling it, or maybe a surface rock. That means a lot more exploring, and I'd rather do that in a little small vessel. So I think maybe next episode we're going to try and build a little flying vessel, just so that we can get around quicker. The rover's great, but it just takes so long to get from one place to another. So I think we've made good progress. After our little inopportune meeting earlier, we now have new objectives we have to complete. And that's going to be difficult. So you'll have to bear with me while I try and figure out my way through that. I'm not sure, especially with the silicon shortage, whether it might be better just to try and build something to get us down to Mars and then set up a base down there. We'll have to see how we go on that one. But I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you very much for joining me. Great to see so many views on the video. I hope you're all enjoying the content that it takes ages to put together and edit, but I think it makes for a fun playthrough. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me enormously. Obviously, if you subscribe, it pushes my numbers up and that gets me closer to the 1,000 requirement. But if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. But please consider clicking the like button if you liked what I did. Meanwhile, I'll catch up with you on the next episode. Take care of yourselves now. Bye bye.